It's really magnificent. Seder night arrives and everything is perfect. The house is sparkling. The silver is shining. The atmosphere is calm. The smell of delicious Yontif food fills the house. The table is set. The kittel is still white. It's about to begin. We are celebrating our freedom. 4 cups of wine, 3 matzahs, and so much more. Let's be honest. Is this really the way you would imagine celebrating freedom? I don't know about you, but I would imagine huge events, performances in every city, firework displays, maybe even drone displays, singers, concerts. This will give over the message that we made it. We're free. Wouldn't this stimulate us a little bit more than sitting hours at the Seder munching on some matzah and reading the Haggadah? After his Seder, the Heilige Dineva, Rav Tzvi Elimelech, the Bnei Yissaschar, heard some Yidden relating how amazing Seder was by the Rebbe. He interrupted them and he said, "My Seder was nothing compared to the Seder of Moshe the water carrier." The Hasidim now ran to Moshe the water carrier to find out what had happened in his Seder that made it so unique. At first he was rather reluctant to share some details until the Rebbe prodded him. Moshe admitted he got drunk before Pesach. He was making sure to finish off every drop of whiskey. When Seder night came, he was too drunk to conduct the Seder for his family, which upset them greatly. Towards the end of the night, he called over his family to his bed, apologizing and assuring them he would never do this again. And then he said, "I'm too tired to conduct the Seder, but I want you to know that Hashem created the world and he rested on Shabbos. Some bad things happened until Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov came along. The holy nation had to go down to Mitzrayim, but Hashem loves us and wants to purify us. The same God that took us out of Mitzrayim will take us out of this golus, this exile, and will bring us back to Yerushalayim with the Beis HaMikdash." And with that, he fell back fast asleep. The Bnei Yissaschar said, no Yid had ever stated our redemption in as clear and a sincere manner as Moshe, the water carrier, finding great favor up in Shemayim. Perhaps this is the answer to our question. Yes, loud and colorful celebrations may be more exciting, but it simply cannot penetrate the soul's depths. So yes, you can jump up and down in joy, but it hasn't really gone inside. Fireworks on a dark night light up the sky, but seconds later, they're gone. What we are doing on the night of Seder night is showing that seemingly small actions are actually able to reach much deeper and will inspire us for much longer. It's self-evident because for over 3,000 years we are still performing our Seder without fireworks and musical instruments, yet it's so fresh and exciting every year. As we sit around the table this Seder night, we thank Hashem for his gift of Cheres, of freedom. 80 years ago, Yidden sat in Auschwitz, making a Seder with no child to ask the Manishtana, no food on the table. Tell your child or yourself about it. Tell them that Yidden had to hide in cellars for years during the Spanish Inquisition to avoid being killed or baptized. Tell them that in Eretz Yisrael, Yidden are constantly running to shelters to ensure they don't get hit by a ballistic missile from Iran. Tell them that all around the world they're trying to get us. But we will always be here. Hashem is watching us, he cares. And he'll take us out of this golus and bring us all back to Yerushalayim. Wishing all my listeners a kosher and Yontif.